All right, y'all, here we go with today's multiplayer round. I wanted to put a round up there, also provide some of my thoughts and feedback on the new update, specifically related to the multiplayer system. So, a lot of really awesome things that I'm excited about, especially related to the gameplay. Definitely a lot of things I'm not a big fan of. One being the season pass, the cap. It's just kind of a huge deal breaker for me. I've already hit the cap twice since it went live. It just kind of really takes the air out of my sails as far as wanting to buy the season pass. Just being 100% honest, makes it much less worth it to me to purchase it. And I really just don't understand why they would put a cap on like your daily season pass tickets or points or whatever you want to call them now. So that was definitely kind of disappointing. Same with the subscription, just not for me. I mean, I would love to. The one thing that's intriguing about it is the no ads for rerolls. That's pretty awesome, but outside of that, it's just not something that really feels like it's worth the value of the subscription. So maybe if they revamp it these next few times, if they make it more worthwhile, it might be something more my style. I have no problem purchasing things, especially to support a game that I love so much. But I have to see value in what I'm purchasing. And for me right now, the season pass and the subscription just aren't worth the bang for the buck. But that's just my opinion. And it's still awesome that there's such progress in the game. And I have no doubt that the spinoff and the developers will continue to receive feedback from the players and try to make it the best experience for all of us as possible. So definitely not hindering my desire to play it all. Just kind of those are a couple things that I'm not too fond of. The other one, something that I was really a fan of or really excited about the update was the apparent improvement to the multiplayer lobby. And unfortunately, it's kind of taken another step back. So that's been a big disappointment. As you guys know, my game, I love to switch between my three bags. But unfortunately, with the update before this, a lot of times if you're the last one in the game, you didn't have time to scan the layout, and you most certainly didn't have time to switch bags. And we were told that was going to be fixed, but now it's definitely not fixed, and it's almost a little worse. So as long as you're not the last one in, you should have time to see the layout. That's not the problem. But again, if you're the last one in, it still sends you right into a round, and you do not have time to switch bags or look at the layout. But now the whole change bag feature is just frozen on me. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm clicking on my elite bag and it just stays on my rookie bag. No matter which bag I click on, it doesn't change. And sometimes, like if I click elite and I try to click elite again, it's not going to do anything. So it's telling me that it's my elite bag now. But if I were to go into the game like that, it's still going to be my rookie bag. So whatever bag I want to play with, I have to make sure I go into the lobby with that bag. So really bummed about that. I really love the feature to be able to scan the layout and select a different bag, but unfortunately that feature is just completely broken right now. So I'm really hoping for a fix. So here we go. Oh, we got Smoo and Adam. So there we go. We can see the layout. Unfortunately, I cannot switch bags. And I really wish they'd have a picture of each hole under the hole number rather than those big blurry pictures. So again, this is just going to be my 2 cents on some of the changes and areas where they could still improve. Sorry for the messages. As far as the gameplay itself, I love some of the changes. I love that you can go ahead if you want. For the most part, from what I've seen, most players play at a similar pace, so I really am not getting that far ahead or that far behind. I'm curious to see how it goes when I'm recording. I'm really not a fan of like how long it takes if you are trying to play fast, which when I'm not recording, it's kind of nice to go ahead and just play ahead, especially of slow players. But that move on button, it takes like 5 seconds for that to kick in. And it looks like Smooth's not playing. I'm not sure what happened there. But I don't understand. Like, I love the option of going faster, not having to wait, not having timed holes, and you can go ahead if you want. But I don't understand that delay. It just kind of, it's almost like it's forcing you guys to, let me play I'm going to throw a different disc here. I'm going to go light glide. I don't want to go long with the glide skip. It feels like it's forcing you to kind of stay with your group, which is fine if that's the goal, but the whole purpose of no timed holes and being able to move on is to allow players that want to play fast to move on. But if I'm playing slow, I love the fact that I'm still going to see follow flights. It doesn't feel to me, I know people are complaining about it, but it doesn't feel to me like, oh shoot, get down. Oh, no. Ooh, that was close. Like it's affecting my game. Like I'm probably a little bit behind these guys right now because I've been talking. But I'm still going to see what they're doing and see what they're getting on the holes. And then if they get a hole or two ahead of me, which doesn't happen very often for me, but if they do, then instead of their scores, I'll just see a question mark. So I'm going to kind of purposely get a little behind just to see and talk about what I'm discussing right now. We got KP2 now. Let's see. I'm thinking about going with the water skip here, but we'll stick with the glide skip and try to get this through the gap. Oh, did I turn it enough? Just don't hit that tree and it should get through. Looks pretty good. So I'm kind of glad I threw the skip. It's going to get through enough. 92 feet. Looks like Adam missed for his albatross, but got his eagle. So hopefully this is for the lead. Now you got to guess what Guess did. Looks like he got the albatross. Nice shooting there. So I'm going to try to let these guys get a little bit ahead and just show you that it really doesn't affect gameplay if you're the one that's getting behind. 92 feet. Let me see if I can get this. You can see the timer clicking down, so there's no threat to timeout. No automatic triple bogeys. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't seen someone like show a screenshot of a ridiculously high score just because there's no timeouts anymore. So there's not a timer limiting your scores on each hole, just that overall timer. So I'm wondering, oh, here comes Smoo. I didn't realize he was playing. We'll have to see what his scores are. So I'll be surprised if people don't start submitting some crazy high scores. All right, 92 feet. We got to make this one a little uphill. We got it to go. So did Smoo. Both get the Albie. Let's see what he's done. So two of us tied at the top at 5 under. And again, those guys are probably ahead of me, but I can only see their follow flights right now. So it really feels, I mean, in your mind, you know they're a little bit ahead, but it doesn't feel that way to me. And it still feels like it gives the same type of gameplay. And I can see kind of what others are doing, but I can't see if they've played ahead. I can't see their scores, so it doesn't give too much away till people can play really slow and take advantage of other people's scores and know when they don't need to get aggressive. Guess with another nice throw in. Let's see if we can get this one and take the lead. I've been really bad at this shot lately. 113. Oh man, I need to practice. I need to go back. I've been losing strokes right and left on this hole because I can't get that dang throw in to go. So we got a 1-shot lead on the other two. Again, they're probably getting close to finishing this hole, but I just see all their follow flights now. So again, I'm not really getting ahead, or I'm not really getting behind to where I can't see what's going on. So again, I know people are complaining. They say it feels like I'm playing by myself, this and that. I just don't get that feeling unless I'm purposefully trying to play by myself and play far ahead. And it's comforting to know that when I am doing that, when I want to just grind out some rounds, I can play fast, especially if there's some really slow players on the card. I don't have to wait for them. I really like that. But I know it's not giving away my scores, so people can take advantage of that and know what to do and when to not be aggressive and whatnot. So Smoo and I are still tied. I want to try to get far enough behind where I can show you the question mark. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to go with the Vandal here just because of this wind. Should be all right. This looks like somebody went over the top there. Adam. We're going to get our birdie. Adam saves his par. I don't know if Smooth's playing slow on purpose. I know he's one of the ones that have complained a little bit about the update, just feeling like it doesn't feel the same competitive wise. But I'm trying to understand where people are getting that. Because for me, it just doesn't give me that feel. Oh, we just took the lead. Smooth gets the par. So no one's finished hole 7 yet. I figured one of those two guys had made it that far, but not quite. So this is definitely a slower round. Sorry, it's kind of a longer video. But just trying to, oh, let's show a replay. I'll wait till a different. I'm going to show. Hopefully there's lots of bugs right now for sure. Hopefully they find some fixes for it. We're going to go with the roll sapphire here. Try to make this. I think this is a line that Smooth showed me actually. And I've seen him hit this ace numerous times. Don't go out of bounds. All right. So we're going to take a look at the replay. Oh, that's right. So when you miss it, it does it just like this. It gives you the replay just like we want it. But for some reason, if you make it, it's going to give you, I'll show you what I'm talking about after we make this. So we got it to go. We're going to hit replay. And rather than give me that type of view, it's like a weird angle. So that's unfortunate. Hopefully they fix that. And there we go. So Adams finished hole 8, but it doesn't tell me what he got. So I can't kind of hang back and see what other people are scoring. So it really doesn't give me an advantage to play slow on purpose. All right, so we still got a 1-shot lead going into hole 8. We're just going to go. Now this hole, I got to be careful here. I think there's a bug on this hole. Happened to both Westy and I, to where a similar shot right here, except it was a little closer to where I had a putt. And then the putt just like, my finger doesn't slip or anything, it just drops. So be careful on this hole. I would say if you're close at all to putt, I would throw it instead, just to be safe, because I feel like there's a glitch on this hole right now to where you can't putt it. All right, still got a shot lead going into the last hole. Let's see if Smooth can get the ace to tie us up. Smooth is yellow. No ace for Adam or Guess. There goes Smooth for the tie. Can he do it? He misses. See if I can get the walk off. Just add to this wind here. Aim a little lower because of this headwind and put some anhyzer on it. Looks pretty good. Get in there. Oh man. Almost a cool finish, just right off the front. So there you go, guys. There's kind of my 2 cents on the update. Again, there's far more to be excited about for me. Oh, I forgot to mention, in between holes, you can also click on, sorry about that. In between holes, you can click on players' names and basically pull up the same thing. So you used to be able to do that. I know a lot of people asked for that to come back. So that's pretty exciting. I really wish, another suggestion, I wish that they would put the multiplayer rank on this stat sheet instead of like the player level or the Pro Tour rating. Those ratings just aren't very applicable to this setting. So it would be really nice if you could see their multiplayer level right here. But anyway, if they had a favorite disc, let's see if anyone has one. Okay, there you go. You can see their favorite disc. He's got that Water Skip Sapphire there. I don't know what this flag does. Report. I didn't see the report offensive player name. So if someone has a name you're not too fond of, I guess go ahead and report it. But anyways, and then the other thing, obviously I'm not going to get any season points because I've already hit my cap. So I've already expressed my disappointment in that function. But there you go. I do like that it shows your recent games and kind of the rating change there. That's pretty sweet. Again, I've been stuck on the track, not really making any progress, which doesn't matter that much because I didn't buy the pass anyway. But it is frustrating for those that bought it, I would imagine. The Scout with the 800, the purple already, that was crazy how fast he did that. I couldn't believe when I saw that, but some others are sneaking up there. Udgard, shout out to my fellow Dane. Awesome to see him up in the top. Some other recognizable names. I wish I knew if Pool Party, I know you watch these. Well, maybe you do. Oh man, 13th, not too shabby. But I don't know who it is. It's like a new account. You can see player level 32. he threw some games to me last season towards the end, like he was going to beat me or we are going to tie, and he purposefully lost. So I'm really curious because most people can't keep the secret of who their alt account is. You know, I don't have an alt, but lots of players do, and I'm really curious who this player is. Sweet looking bag, some sweet discs, but anyways, I feel like I know who it is, but he hasn't brought it out and told me yet. So if you know who that is, then hit me up in a comment. Let me know. Discams, my fellow Transcontinental Valley League teammate, up there in 15th. Jackal, Dan. But anyways, this is a long video. I don't know if you're even still listening, but there's today's multiplayer round. Hope you guys are enjoying the update. I hope there's some fixes to some of the things that are bugging us already. I'm sure there will be. But as always, guys, appreciate the support, and thanks for watching me play some DGV.